As you can see, everyone's taking their shoes off before they go into the house. Hey! Hello everyone! How are you all? Iya Akadesh Yaluma. I just said hello all my good friends in Turkish. Yes, now I'm in Istanbul and welcome to another episode of Armchair Talks. Now today we're going to talk about hygiene. Yes, very important. We must keep our hands clean, especially these days. Very, very, very important. Now before we start, let's do some history. Let me read this out to you. Summary. There hasn't been any single case of rabies in Istanbul since 2016, according to... Oh, sorry, wrong subject. Oh, yes, I got some soaps here. See, some soaps. Can you see that? It's much better when I got the actual subject in front of me on my phone. Now, traditional soaps are what Turkish like to use, especially white soap. White soap is the best, Beyaz soap. It cleans well. Now the hammam is a place where you go and have a bath. But it's not a bath where you go and sit in water. You lay on a bench or a table and they soap you down with lots of soap. White soap, because white soap is better for you.
What's this place called?
Hürrem Sultan Hamamı.
Hürrem Sultan Hamam. It's a bath.
Kanuni Sultan Süleyman wife. Hürrem Sultan. Bath, yes. Separate for ladies and men.
Okay, so they're separated.
Separated.
Men on one side, women on the other.
And they wipe you down with white soap and scrub you down with a brush. Yes, all over your body. I'm not sure how painful that will be. But yes, they scrub you down. I remember when I used to be scrubbed down when I was a child. And I didn't enjoy it. It was a very hard bristle brush that my mum used to scrub me down when I was in the bath. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, they scrub you down. And after they scrub you down, they pour hot water over you. And then they pretty much put you out to dry. Right, so you go and sit on a slab and you dry out. And then you can have a cup of tea or chai or juice or something to eat later on. So it's a place to relax. And there's lots of them all throughout Turkey, especially in Istanbul. And they're called Hamam, H-A-M-A-N. And it's a good way of making sure you keep clean because it gets rid of all the dead skin. The 15th of October is Global Hand Washing Day, but it doesn't mean you have to wait until then to wash your hands. No, but it's very important because it eliminates bacteria, very important. White soap apparently is the best soap to use. So I'm going to show you how to wash your face and hands with white soap. When you come home from work or you've been to the supermarket or been anywhere, first thing you should do before you come home is wash your hands and face, right? So always use white soap because white soap's the best, right? Wash your hands for at least, and turn the water off, save the water at the same time. Wash your hands, yes, look at that. Hey, wash your hands. At least a minute. Get near. Back of your hands as well. If you want to do your arms, you can do your arms at the same time. Right. And then let's turn the water on. And then wash them for at least 2 minutes. Right. Or a minute and a half. Kills all the bacteria. Right. Now I'm going to turn it off because I've already washed my hands. The other thing you should do is wash your face too with soap when you come home from work, or you've been to a school, or you've been to a supermarket, because sometimes people cough. They might cough in your face. So you just wash your face with water and soap. So use the soap. Like I said, I've already washed my face with soap. I don't want to do it too often because my face will go all dry. Right, and I'll look older than I already am. Right. Another good tip. Always get a shower head with a flexible hose. That way you can take it off the wall. See? And you can clean every part of your body. You can't clean every part of your body if it's fixed to the wall. Washing your hands before eating is very important, and after you go to the toilet, especially when you go to the toilet, right? Or even picking up rubbish bins. Now, generally, you should never touch your face with your hands unless your hands are washed. And if you're going to cough, always go like this, like that. Never use your hand, especially the front of your hand, because then you go and touch something. Whatever you touch, the germs are on it, and they can survive up to 24 hours. So if anyone walks past and touches the surface, they're going to get the cold or the flu. So it's very important not to touch anything with your hands, because you don't know if someone else has coughed in their hand and touched a surface. If you're walking down some stairs and you need to hold the handrail, you need to hold the handrail for safety, right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't touch anything. If you need to, grab the handrail. But when you get home, wash your hands. Do not touch your face. And try and keep away from people who may have a cold or a flu. So if you're in the supermarket, you're on a trolley and someone is coughing and you sort of got the idea, oh, he's got a bit of a cold, he's got a runny nose, keep away from him or from her. Now check this out. I just saw this on Google. Now, I'll read it out to you. It's quite fascinating. The cleanest respondents are the Bosnians at 96%. The cleanest, followed by the Turks at 94%. Hooray! These high scores are no doubt relatable to the wudu. It's spelled W-U-D-U. The Islamic procedure for washing hands and mouth and nasal, nose, it's nasal or nose, arms, head and feet as the means of ritual purification, for example, prior to prayer. Wow, that is amazing. Now I understand. Because what happens is, when they do the abdest, they do an abdest 5 times a day. That means they clean their feet, their hands, the back of their ears, their face, their nose, under their arms and feet 5 times a day. And so that's why they keep clean. The bowl you see here, this one's made out of, it looks like copper, but they come in all different shapes and sizes. And this is what they use to do the abdest. You put water inside it and you wash yourself with this bowl. Now, don't get too upset if you're not in that list. You may be the cleanest person on the planet. I don't know. You can come from any country. But this is just what's been written here. So I'm reading what's here. So don't tell me off. Don't say, Darren, you're wrong. So I'm reading it out and sharing it with you. So I'm here to tell you that it's very important to keep clean, especially these days. And there's so much I could talk about. And Ben has sent me a lot of information. A good tip is, when you come inside the house, bring your shoes in from outside and put them on a mat inside or just outside your front door. Don't wear them through the house. I'm from New Zealand and we consider ourselves very clean, but we do have some bad habits, and one of them is walking inside the house with our shoes on. Now, I used to do it, and I know a lot of other people do it. And I know for a fact that other countries do it, and there's countries that take their shoes off, like Japan, and then there's other countries that take their shoes off. But it's very important to take your shoes off when you go into a house, because you don't know what you're going to be stepping on. Someone might decide to spit on the ground, or you might step on something else. And so when you walk in your house with your shoes on, you're bringing whatever you're stepping on into your house, onto your carpet. So it's very important to take your shoes off when you enter the house. And it's a respectful thing too, you know. If you go and see a friend, it's nice to take your shoes off before you walk into your friend's house. Don't walk into their house with your shoes on. Take them off. Have some respect. Yes. For family and friends. Good tip. Wash all kitchen surfaces or even bathroom surfaces with vinegar. That kills everything, all bacteria. And it's very healthy too. And we also use the vinegar to clean all our vegetables and fruit. So when you go to the supermarket and you buy your vegetables, you take them home, you put them in a big bowl. Fill out with water, put all your fruits and vegetables inside, and then you put a bit of vinegar in there, and you let it sit for about half an hour, and then you rinse it all off, and it kills all the germs and all the chemicals. Because people might cough on them, people might handle your food. So it's very important to clean all your fruits and vegetables when you get home. Down in the description part of the video, down the bottom part, I put a couple of links. And the first one is how a hammam is performed. The second one is someone's funny take of a hammam. So please enjoy those videos. Now another good tip is when you come home from work or wherever you've been, supermarket, always make sure that you change your clothes. Because when you go and sit on your couch or you jump on your bed, if you're wearing the clothes that you've worn all day, you're going to put germs and dirt on your bedding, right, or on your couch. So change into your pajamas, or you might have some inside clothes like this. I wear this top here only for when I come home. I don't wear my work clothes inside the house. I take them off and change my clothes to clean clothes. And I feel much better too. So I come home, I wash my face, wash my hands, brush my teeth, and I change into my clean clothes. Right? Hey, you're still here! Hey! Oh, nice to see you still here! Thank you! Oh, it's great! Oh, I'm so happy now. But anyway, this is the end of the show, and if you're still watching, thank you very much for watching! So all about hygiene. I hope you learned a thing or two about hygiene. You probably already know about hygiene, but it's very important these days. Very, very, very important, because the way things are going at the moment, we need every little bit of help to encourage other people to do the same thing, to try and keep healthy and try and prevent the flu or whatever we get spreading onto other people. So anyway, I'm going to go and have a wonderful, wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you.